Fear and perceived roadblocks. How many people I run into that these two things are stopping them from moving forward, and years later they're in regret that they should have taken action but they didn't, because of this perceived fear or this perceived roadblock that they may or may not have in their life. Okay, so I want to break that down a little bit today. It can be anything from changing jobs, being in a situation where I don't enjoy my job, I want to go and do something else, but I'm scared of what the alternative might be, or what happens if it doesn't work out, etc. Starting a new business, right, or a side hustle. Okay, there's so much fear around that. But I get a lot of people that say I should have done that sooner, as opposed to I shouldn't have done that at all. They look back and say, well, I should have done that 5 or 10 years ago. Is that something that you've experienced yourself personally? I know I've met a lot of people that go through that, right? So I want to be able to overcome that for people sooner, so they don't get that regret in their life. Okay, if it's buying an investment, I've got plenty of equity, or I've got some cash deposits sitting there, but I haven't executed because I've got a perceived fear around, will the market crash, or what if a tenant moves out and I can't afford to hold that property. Okay, so get some facts and real life examples of how we can overcome that, so we can make an executive decision around that. The key question we've got to ask ourselves is, what if I don't make that decision? What if I don't go and buy that property? What if I don't try that side hustle? Are we comfortable with the alternative, which is doing nothing at all, or staying in my safe job that I've got? Okay, that's the key question that we've got to get our head around. And if we're comfortable with doing nothing or not taking action, then cool, that's fine. But if our sleep at night is, hang on a minute, I'm coming home grumpy every day, or I haven't got enough wealth for my future and I'm just relying on my super, then you're going to have that knot in the stomach that'll never go away. You're always worried about the future, or you're always stressed at work, etc., and it's not worth it. So look at it from the point of view of positives and negatives. Pros and cons, line down the middle of the page. What are the positives of doing this? What are the negatives of doing this? And am I comfortable to go forward, as long as I've got the knowledge and research around it before I make a decision, okay? But the key part, or the key takeaway from this is, what if I don't do it? And am I comfortable with not doing anything at all, right? So push forward, get some knowledge, get some research, and then make a decision.